Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark, Alpha, Omega, good demons, angels, alien gods, demigods, and omnipresent beings that are unknown, and also the prophets that walk the fucking earth. Okay. I know I curse in some of my videos, but I just do it for entertainment purposes. Okay. So, in this video, I'm gonna talk about let's see. I like to get straight to the point. Okay. Understanding your dreams with your dormant side and dominant side. Okay. I'm also going to talk about how to tell if a person who was evil, probably in their past life. Okay. And I'm also going to talk about fast walking people versus normal walking people. Okay. And I'm also going to talk about how to know if you are special. Okay. Yeah, you consider yourself special. Okay. When I was in kindergarten, the teacher used to say, reach for the stars, reach. I don't know how the fucking story went. But I remember she used to hang some stars up on the ceiling and shit, and people would reach up because you all are special. And I said, I highly doubt that. I was a kid, and I said, I highly doubt that we're all special. Okay. But let's talk about, this is 4 different things. Okay, now, understanding your dreams and understanding the dormant side and the dominant side. Now, let's say if you're dreaming, okay, because I told you I had an encounter. I couldn't tell if it was actually a dream or not, but I felt it was more real because I felt the rug between my feet. And on your less dormant side, not the dominant side, dormant side, it lays there, and you have no conscious when you're in your dream. That's when you know your mind is playing tricks on you. Okay, that's the dormant side, the emotional side. You can act. Sometimes you can be in another person's body. That may not be you at all, baby. There's no facts on that. There's no evidence on that stuff. You have to understand that if you're in your dominant side, you have no control over the dreams. Okay, but I have more dominant dreams because I have control over my mind. Like I will see someone, but I'll know I'm in a dream. Okay, have that ever happened? If you don't know you're in a dream, that you can consider yourself kind of weak-minded if you can't even control most of your dreams. That's how you can tell if you have a step up above the rest of people. I have control. I have supernatural powers in my dream, like the Matrix, man. Seriously, man. Every once in a while, I have like a dormant dream, and I'm sleeping with somebody or somebody I don't think I could get with or something like that, and I know that's a dormant dream. I wake up and I'm like, oh, that's my weak side talking to me. But your dominant side, okay, you have control. You know you're in a dream. You can do anything you want. I kill people upside down, man. In my dreams, I just kill them left and right. That's my negative side. If somebody talks to me in my dream, I'm super powered. I just take off their head. I take out their eyes and shit and eat them, okay? But that's how you can control it. You control it. Actually, you control it by meditating before you go to sleep. I am a god in my dreams. I am a god in my dreams. I am, like hypnosis, a little bit of hypnosis. Okay, you have to say things over and over and over again, or the voices talk to you about certain things. Then you go to sleep on it. Then they test you, because I had some crazy dreams, man. I passed them. Okay, now let's the next thing I said I was gonna talk about. How to tell if someone's actually evil in their past life. Okay, now, basically, how to tell someone's is maybe a little hard for most people, but if you talk to them and they don't seem to have a lot of common sense, or they'll tell you about, certain things they have done in their life, like usually smokers, they usually have probably had a past life, people who have already been corrupted by the system and they become bad. Like you'll hear this psychologist say, if a person's abused, right? You'll say that. You'll see. I have this argument with the psychologist, and I say there's no scientific complete proof on it. But every person that's usually been abused will abuse the next person. That's because in their past life, they probably were someone negative. They didn't change over. Okay, to me, I have bad things happen to me, but I don't abuse no one. So that makes me fucking special, right? What's the reason of that? These other individuals who want to abuse people because they haven't been abused, that doesn't make sense to me, okay? Why would they abuse? Because they haven't been abused? No, that doesn't make sense. They're a truly evil person. They don't care about what common sense is or change. So that's one part of the aspect of how you can tell if they're truly evil. They're selling drugs and shit. They know they're not. They say they ain't doing it directly, But they basically are doing it indirectly. You're gonna get their karma. Okay? They're gonna get their karma. Don't worry about that. They probably had past lives. And if you was a white man and you was a slave, a master in your past life, oh my goodness, I feel bad for you. That's karma. If you're white, and that's probably why a lot of white folks having hard times with different women and shit like that, you know. You know, because their past life, you know, you gotta watch that, man. It's like terrible things start happening to this person because something happened in their past life for these terrible things to happen, peoples. You know, you gotta watch that past life shit. You was a slave master? Don't even go into hypnosis trance. Don't even go. I don't even do it all like that. I had dreams that I was a little girl 2 times and then in a god. Okay, I had dreams. I used to have dreams when I was a kid. I used to be a god and I chose this life. Okay, now that's different. Everybody's different now. Okay, let me see. Fast walking people versus non-fast walking people. Common sense would say that person got somewhere to go and they don't have no time to be around nobody. It's not like they're scared. They just have to basically get to where they gotta go. I always walk fast. It also makes your body, like your metabolism, move faster too, because you're always thinking, I gotta get out of this crowd, man. Something bad can happen. And 9 times out of 10, if you just walk normal every day, something can happen to you because you're just lazy, man. Walk a little faster. Get to your destination. Stop showing the fuck off. Why do you have a car? Okay. What do you need? You driving slow and shit? You know, you got material, you got bling bling, you got bling in your ear and shit for some pussy? What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Get out of the crowds, man. You're supposed to meditate and try to help other people. If you're a sexual person, then go ahead and have 2 or 3 wives. You got to be honest with these women. You know, if you're a sexual female, you know, just be honest with these men. Don't be cheating around, because that's how AIDS and shit and diseases get around, man. So the best thing you do, you walk fast. That's a part of paranoia too, because you don't know who's watching your ass. Get off the street, man. I'm not scared, but I just don't want someone getting me, okay? So things happen, you know, to good people. You know, a lot of prophets who say they're prophets in the past died because they was in the wrong place at the wrong time. They didn't protect themselves. Socrates committed suicide. Jesus committed suicide, okay? They didn't defend themselves. What can they do? They didn't want to be here, that's all. You commit suicide, you go into hell. It's documented that Jesus went to hell in one book. I read this book that was taken out of the Bible itself, and he went to hell to get a few people out of hell. You know, he put curses on his own father because he was incompetent at certain things. He put spells on people who made fun of him and shit, you know, at a young age. That's why his youth wasn't even in the Bible, okay? So, what's the next thing, okay? Are you fucking special, okay? Yes, you are special. If you say you're special, why do you say you're special, okay? The doctors and psychologists call me special, man. They give me a fucking check for what I have, and I don't even feel like I'm all that sick, okay? And I even do it intentionally, okay? So I tell them I hear spirits and shit and see aliens and shit, and they be thinking I'm sick and shit. They hear voices and shit, and they thinking I'm sick. And I'm like, you hear voices? I know you do, motherfucker. That motherfucking psychologists be lying. These psychiatric people, you know. And the difference between a psychiatrist and a psychiatrist prescribes medication, okay? And a psychologist gives you terms of what kind of sickness you have, okay? Okay, they subscribe you to a psychiatrist, okay? So you can get that medication, okay? Get that little bit of therapy, so personal control. Is a psychologist help you with your emotions to stabilize it. But let me see. That's all I'm gonna talk about. I talked about 4 things. You're special. What kind of special abilities you have, okay? You know, you gotta think about how special you are. 9 times out of 10, most people are not that special, okay? And if you think you're special, then let's make a check mark, okay? I'm special because of this, and then if you're a follower of Jesus, you're not special, baby. You're not special. If you hear voices and you go to church, then you might be a little special. It makes you take you a little bit of time to get out of that damn church, okay? Because you got to do more research. You hear voices and you going to church. I'm like, okay, I don't even want to talk about it too much. But much peace and love to you all, brothers and sisters of light and dark, dark archeons, angels, and demons, and all sorts of good beings that I can't see, okay? I got a spirit being on the left and the right. God bless. God within. Take care of the God within first. Peace.